Hello! We created this video to explain the Golgi tendon organ. In this video, we will outline the who, what, where, how, and why of Golgi tendon organs. So, who is this Golgi tendon organ and what does it do? A Golgi tendon organ is a sensory receptor in a muscle tendon. Its job is to detect tension in muscles. Now, some of those words you may not have recognized, and that's okay. Let's break down this definition. A Golgi tendon organ is a sensory receptor. Sensory receptors receive information from either the inside or outside of the body. For example, we know that our tongue has taste sensory receptors that receive information from food and allow us to know how something tastes. The Golgi tendon organs receive their sensory information from a muscle tendon. This is a structure that connects muscle to bone. This sensory information helps with our sense of proprioception, which allows us to know where our body is in space. The Golgi tendon organ's job is to detect tension, or tightness caused from being contracted, in our muscles to make sure the muscles do not contract too hard. Here is a picture of our Golgi tendon organ. You can see that the tendon, here, connects our muscle to bone. Within the muscle tendon is our Golgi tendon organ.
So, when are these Golgi tendon organs at work? Golgi tendon organs are at work almost all of the time. Whenever we move, our muscles are at work, and when our muscles are at work, Golgi tendon organs are constantly sending signals to the central nervous system, which is the brain and the spinal cord. These signals tell the central nervous system that the muscle is being contracted too much and that it needs to be released in order to avoid muscle injury.
Now, where is the Golgi tendon organ? We've talked a little bit about where Golgi tendon organs can be found in our bodies. We know they are located within tendons, which attach muscles to our bones. Muscles are tissues in the body that have the ability to contract or decrease in size. They allow us to produce movement so we can run and walk. They help keep the position of our body in place. This is a picture of the big biceps muscle in our arm. When we take a closer look at the tendon, you can see the Golgi tendon organs. Here is an even closer look at the Golgi tendon organ, where you can clearly see the gray Golgi tendon organ and the blue nerve fibers. Alright, so how does the Golgi tendon organ do all of this? Let's go through each step of the process of how a muscle contracts the right amount to get its job done. First, there is a contraction in the agonistic muscle that creates muscle tension. Muscles often work in antagonistic pairs, which means when the agonist muscle contracts, the antagonist muscle relaxes. Here's an image that shows our agonistic muscle, the bicep, contracting, while the antagonistic muscle, the tricep, relaxes. When the tension of the tendon is created, an IB afferent neuron sends a sensory signal from our Golgi tendon organ, here, to the dorsal horn of the spinal cord, located here. This alerts us of how much tension there is in the muscle. In the dorsal horn, the IB afferent neuron passes the information along into the interneuron, located here. The interneuron connects the information to an alpha motor neuron on the other side of the spinal cord, the ventral horn, which is located here. Alpha motor neurons are cells that directly trigger the generation of force by muscles. From the alpha motor neuron, signals are sent to a few different places to protect the muscle. One signal is sent to inhibit the contraction of the agonistic muscle, located here. Another signal is sent to facilitate the contraction of the antagonistic muscle. The movement that results from these two muscles is known as the reflex arc. Lastly, another alpha motor neuron signal is sent to the cerebellum for further proprioceptive feedback, telling us where we are in space.
We have learned quite a bit about what a Golgi tendon organ is and how it works. But one of the most important parts of understanding any part of the body is understanding why it does what it does and why it is necessary for function in our daily lives. So, why are Golgi tendon organs beneficial for our health? One extremely important reason for why we need Golgi tendon organs is safety. If our Golgi tendon organs are not working properly, we would not be able to apply the right amount of force needed from our muscles. Also, our muscles would not know or be able to sense when there is too much tension buildup within a muscle. The muscle would continue getting tighter and tighter and eventually result in muscle or tendon injury. Without Golgi tendon organs, we would be limited in our ability to participate in various activities that bring us purpose and dignity and help us function in our everyday lives. For example, simple activities that we do every day, like getting dressed, brushing our teeth, or putting food in our mouth to eat, would be affected if the Golgi tendon organs were malfunctioning. Even simple tasks we do each day involve the use of our Golgi tendon organs. For example, they help us to hold a potato chip in our fingers without breaking it or grasp a pencil without dropping it.
So, how does this relate to occupational performance and engagement? Golgi tendon organs allow us to run, walk, and play while maintaining safety. If our Golgi tendon organs are not functioning properly, we may not be able to complete our activities we perform every day. For example, you may not be able to bring food to your mouth, or play your favorite sport, or brush your teeth. All of these activities are important to bringing meaning and purpose into our occupational performance and engagement. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoyed learning about the Golgi tendon organs.